Hello, Canuck fans. My name is RevTrev, and just like we all predicted, the Vancouver Canucks were going to be at home and smash the number one first place Winnipeg Jets. We all knew. We all predicted. Okay, maybe not. I predicted the exact opposite to happen tonight, but the Canucks showed up. It was awesome. It was amazing. This is the post-game show that you do not want to miss. Let's go, Canucks. I'm going to hit the intro, and we're going to dive right into the beatdown of the Jets. Let's go, Canucks. Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because can you imagine being in the building? Being in the building tonight would have been amazing. I was there on Saturday. We scored 6 goals against the Chicago Blackhawks, and everyone kept saying, it's Chicago. It's Chicago. And then you had this disappointing loss against Utah, 3-1. We looked terrible. They look like the Stanley Cup contenders the way they played against us. And then rolls into town, Winnipeg, first place Winnipeg. Hellebuck is in net. Does not matter. The Canucks decide to show up. Where has this been all year? Let's just be honest. And the Canucks end up scoring with an empty netter 6 goals, 6-2 final. This is absolutely insane, everyone. Absolutely insane what just happened. This is, I literally predicted 6-2 for the Jets to beat the Canucks. And some of you are like, what? Why would you do that? It's like, because they have been smoking us all year. Literally, well, maybe not all year because we've only played them once. But they beat us 6-1 last time. We can't score goals against good teams, and somehow, some way, a miracle takes place right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes, and we see 6 goals in. It's just shocking. It's just shocking, honestly. Can you believe it? 6-2? Nobody, I mean, nobody in the world predicted this. Nobody, especially how the Canucks have been playing, how Winnipeg's been playing. There's no way. This is a much needed 2 points. Absolutely crucial in this race. The Canucks have been consistently inconsistent this season. And of course, when you just think you've figured them out, they turn it around on you and they come to play. This was a phenomenal night, a great night to be a Canucks fan. It was shocking. It was crazy. It was wonderful all together. Like, here's the thing. Let's just dive into it, okay? Brock showed up. Wow, 2 goals and assist. He has been invisible. He's been terrible. He has been just not even, did he even play the game? He barely did anything. All of a sudden tonight shows up 2 monster goals. 2 monster goals and an assist. Well done. Actually, I should refresh this because I missed the empty netter getting ready for this stream. I want to make sure who got their assist. Unassisted, Suter got. So Suter ended up with 2 goals tonight as well. The 5th and the 6th goal. This is insane. This is insane. Like, what happened with Brock? Where have you been? But I don't care. At least you showed up tonight. And this is what we need from the Canucks. We need you guys to score and to step up to win games. Not only did Brock score, everyone, Brock Besser and Niels Höglander both scored tonight. We need them to step up to win these kind of games. You can't just be on the back of Quinn Hughes. This is exactly what we need. This is what we need. So are the Canucks playoff bound? I've been telling everyone it's not over. The Vancouver Canuckland has walked into depression, honestly. And I get that we do therapy sessions with all these losses, and everyone was just preparing themselves to lose tonight. I mean, I predicted we were going to lose 6-2. I was completely off my rocker. I had no idea that this team could do that. But even though we had lost last game, and everyone's like, it's over. We're done. The Canucks are not making the playoffs. I'm like, it's not over. It's not over. I still think the Canucks have a legitimate shot of making the playoffs. And when they win games like this, it's like, listen, they've got some talent. And what you can say is, well, Winnipeg didn't play very good tonight. Sure, you can say that. But why didn't Winnipeg play very good? Because Vancouver played amazing hockey. That is, I would say that is the best win of this season. A full 60 minutes of just amazing hockey. Absolutely amazing hockey. That was an epic game. That could be considered the biggest game. This could turn. What just happened? What just happened? Again. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're here. I had to go to my phone. I'm literally streaming off my phone right now. Well, I mean, using my data off my phone because the internet had shut down. This is wild. This is wild. Okay, it's frozen again. I'm here. Let's see if it works. Couldn't handle the stream. The stream couldn't. Oh, wait a minute. The stream couldn't handle all the positivity. That is funny. That is funny. Absolutely hilarious. Man, this is crazy. I'm back. Resetting my modem. Okay. Camera got too excited. Oh my goodness. So happy. So happy. This is good. It's good now. Okay. Okay, refresh, everyone. Refresh. Okay. Okay. So let's see if this works. It looks like it's working. Okay. So let me see if I can go here. Okay, I'm here. All right. So let's continue to talk about this game. Okay. Let's talk about this game. So okay. Here's my question. Did Brock Besser just up his contract value? Did he up his contract value? Yes or no? Or is it going to be the same? Because what you saw tonight was absolutely amazing. Clutched up, came up huge in a big, huge game. Was this not the biggest game of the year for us? This is the game where I was preparing that we were going to lose. And I was just going to say, but I was going to come on tonight and say, listen, even though we lost to the Jets, it's not over. It's not over. There's a fight for this bottom last spot, and you just need to know that that's where we're at, right? All these teams are losing. Calgary's been losing. St. Louis has been doing well, but Utah's up and down. St. Louis is really up and down. We still got a shot, and I was going to come in and say that, but now that we beat the Jets, like this is monster, everyone. This is absolutely a monster move. This is crazy. This is wonderful. It is absolutely amazing. Now, for some reason, it has just automatically switched off the data from my phone back to Wi-Fi. What is happening here? It's like this stream, they're trying to get it so this stream doesn't work. This stream is working. This stream is going on. The show must go on, everyone, because, listen, the Canucks, with only 22 shots, a lot of people are going to, I was saying, hey, look, we don't have very many shots. Who cares? We just beat Winnipeg 6-2. It doesn't matter if you have hardly any shots. If you win the game, that's cool. Because quality over quantity, that's what I mean to say. That is what is happening here. The Canucks, with quality chances, score and make the difference. I think that tonight's night would have been just awesome to be in this building. Who cares that we only had 22 shots? When you win 6-2 against the best team in the West, that's an impressive night. That's an impressive night. Now, and it started that way. 3 goals in the first period versus Hellebuyck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then if you look at it, teams that Connor Hellebuyck has allowed 5 goals to this season, okay? Florida Panthers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Vancouver Canucks halfway through the second period. 3 cup favorites. That's what Big Head Hockey on X said. It's like teams that Connor Hellebuyck has allowed 5 goals to. Florida, the champs, Toronto Maple Leafs with all that firepower, and the Vancouver Canucks. That's the only 3 teams that have done it. We scored 6 goals tonight, but 5 of them against Hellebuyck. That is insane. That is absolutely insane and wonderful and amazing. And it's just like, how did we do this? How did we do this? What a fun night to watch. And let's be honest, Lankinen was incredible tonight again. He was incredible tonight. You had Quinn Hughes with 2 points. The only person that wasn't incredible tonight, but they were good enough, was Pettersson. You know what I mean? It's like, where was Pettersson? He had 1 second assist. That's on the Höglander goal. It went, I think, it's Elias Pettersson. So it was just crazy. How did this happen? I did not see this coming. You know? I don't know if you saw this coming, but look at this. This was a phenomenal night. Let's go to these stats here on the right-hand side. Okay. Actually, before that, look at 6-1 last time we played them in Winnipeg. In our barn, 6-2, and then we play them March 30th in Winnipeg. So we'll see how that goes. But someone's going to win the season series 2-1. Okay, Drew O'Connor with the first goal. Watch this. Let's see this. Okay. You got Carlson, Bluger over to Hughes. Look at this pass over to Drew. Drew buries it against Hellebuck, puts us on the thing 1-0. Okay. I love the Ehlers goal. By the way, if Brock walks, I want Ehlers to replace him. Even if Brock doesn't walk, I think I would love to have Nikolai, is that right? Ehlers to score or to land with Vancouver. I really like him. But look at this goal on the power play. Brock, Pettersson to Hughes to Pettersson, back to Hughes. I think goes to Lekkerimäki, Hughes, and then the tip. Man, Brock, that was awesome. That was awesome. It's like, yeah, it's good to get you on the board. But then look at this one by Niels Höglander. You got Brock to Myers, and then it's this pass back to Brock, and it's like Pettersson, Brock. Beautiful goal by Niels Höglander. Needed it so bad. And then this one was just a hardworking goal. Comes out here, Höglander to Besser, over to Marcus Pettersson, shoots it, and then Brock saw it loose, knocks it in between the 5-hole. Amazing. We are up 4-2, everyone. And then Suter in the second period wins the face-off draw. Pettersson chases it. Everyone's saying, don't do that. Sherwood to, wow, look at that again. Let's just look at that again. So you've got the dump and chase actually works. Then you have DeBrusque to Sherwood for the tap in with Suter. What a wrist shot. A little quick wrist shot. 5-2, everyone. 5-2. 14-43 in the second period. Wow. And then Suter with the empty net goal. Why not? I can't show that. I don't want to.
He's after the punt.
Sorry. They don't have it on here yet. Let's see if I can get it back here. Yeah, they don't have the visualizer. That's fine. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Now, here's the big question I want to ask you. What was your favorite part of the Canucks beatdown of the first place Winnipeg Jets? Post in the comments tonight. I want to hear from you. We're going to be talking 130 people here. We had internet issues and it's been resolved. And for you that just still stayed, thank you for staying. But this is going to be fun to interact with each one of you. So I'm going to hit the promo. I want you to post while that promo is going on. What was your favorite part of the Canucks beatdown tonight? And then we're going to get into your comments. I cannot believe we won. This feels like a miracle, honestly. All right, let's dive in. Again, the big question is, what was your favorite part of the Canucks beatdown of the first place Winnipeg Jets? Post it in the comments. I'm going to your comments here. A lot of people are talking about next year and all those kind of things. Jaden says, I like Höglander's goal with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left? 2 seconds left. What? 2 seconds left? That's great. Yeah, I think this is a shocker that Winnipeg did not show up. I honestly think that. Let's see. Henga says Hughes was my favorite part, obviously. Yeah, I mean, he was solid. He was solid for sure. I liked some other things a little more than that, but it was amazing. My favorite moment, 3 goals in the first period. It set the tone for the rest of the game. Yeah, that was awesome, Elfrin. I loved it. Blazer fan says the best part was being strong on the forecheck. We weren't giving them any opportunity to do anything. That's true. Shannon says, someone get over to the Canucks and make sure they play on the road trip like tonight. Absolutely. David W. says it's a good thing when the Canucks get contributions up and down their lineup. That was my favorite part of that blowout win. Yeah, absolutely, David W. I like Canucks scoring first and just building off of that. I liked it too. Andrew thought the best part was the third period. Interesting. I wonder why. What about the third did you love? You didn't like the first period first, huh? Interesting. Yeah, it's Brocktober all over in March. By the way, it's March Madness, everyone. It's March Madness. That's how I should have started the video. Dang. By the way, I got a March Madness pool going on. If you go to my Facebook page, Kempner Canucks, go there. You can join it for free. It's through excuse me. It's through wow. I blew open the focus. It's on there. It's free to join. It's on Sleeper. If you don't have a Sleeper account, you have to sign up for one, but you're welcome to join me. Steve said that his favorite part was 3 goals in the first. Sean said favorite part, Canucks played his whole team. Dreamer said Besser getting 2 goals in the first. He liked, Jaden said he liked it. Yeah, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome, right? Jason, another headshot, no penalty, sad. Yes. I don't know what it is about the NHL right now, but they're struggling with that. Dan says the best part of waking up is Besser scores the goal. Okay. I was waking up in a big way, plus Suter getting to 20 goals. Did he get to 20 goals tonight? That's awesome. That's amazing. The third goal, whoever it was Höglander, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, it was Höglander was the third goal. Yeah. And also getting pucks towards Hellebuck. I don't think getting pucks past Hellebuck a little bit more exciting for me. But yeah, the radio guys who trashed about P.S. Suter last week said how great he was tonight. He was great tonight. I think he's having a great season. Sensei Dean says players are buying in and working hard. Chemistry is starting to happen. Absolutely. Shannon says the favorite part of the game was the Canucks showed up and scoring. I agree. Callum says the Red Sea is parting. I wore the new Toque of Destiny all day today. Comment, Rev. Hey, man, I'm pumped. Some said it was Grogu power. Some say that it was the Toque of Destiny. I say it was the Canucks just showing up and Brock Besser coming in and playing an awesome game. Progo says, let's go. First time I've seen the Canucks win in person. What a game to go to, man. I'm so glad. I had such a great time when we scored 6 against Chicago. This 6 against the Jets is insane. I don't know how long Hedl is out for, Jason, and it sounds like it's his 5th concussion. Getting them March 2024 vibes, wouldn't that be great, Bing Tang Warrior? Jaden says we didn't let Winnipeg do anything in the third. That was awesome. Okay, I understand that. Kevin says to think that Winnipeg did not show up, didn't watch the game. The lineup changes Canucks won the game. Okay, that's a good point. I want to give the credit to the Canucks a lot. I really do. The Canucks came to play tonight. I don't know what they've been doing all season, why they can't do that more often, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Lots of players lots of players playing really well. Myers stepping it up. Myers has played a lot better lately, I think. Myers with Hughes are more effective, Kevin says. Dreamer says, nice cherry on the top. Suter getting the empty netter. That's awesome. Jaden says, Trev, I actually love the part when we killed their penalty, especially on the 5-on-3. Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Thank you, Jaden. That was impressive. Our penalty kill has been great for the last 3 weeks. It's been really impressive to see how good we've been. Andrew says, we shut them down, kept them outside, and showed our D is better than the best offense. Obviously, all the goals were amazing. I just love strong shutdown after a blowout. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it would have been fun. Your first NHL game last year was a Canuck loss. Yeah, our PK was amazing. Hot Take Hockey, welcome. Good to see you. Love your content. That was a huge Canucks win. Massive Canucks win. Glad to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so hot take hockey in the house. Good to have you. I think the Canucks surprised them more than they took them lightly. I agree. Yeah, what's your hot take on tonight's game? His hot take is huge Canucks win tonight, everyone. Absolutely. Okay, Cousin Vinny says they will come together on the 6-game road trip. Let's go. Hope is arising, right? Can't wait to see Sherwood in the playoffs. For sure. Zafari Bear. We've had our disagreements about Pettersson, but isn't it nice to see that the Canucks played amazing even when Pettersson didn't play amazing? He was good. I would say he was good enough. He wasn't great, but boy, oh boy, rest of the team showed up. And I love that we're winning even when Pettersson doesn't have a great night. That means good things, because if Pettersson can show up in the other nights, that would be helpful. The Canucks are playing for the coach in his UFA year. Yeah. I saw a thing today that says that Tocchet might not want to come back to Vancouver. That's crazy, eh? Callum says, Connie says her favorite part of the game was the moment that we won against the best team in the league. Let's go, Connie. Nice work. We argue a lot, but no arguing that. Don't argue with her, man. She's right. Yeah, absolutely. We love Connie. Canucks will be lucky if they make the playoffs. No. We've got the best chance, guys. I think the Canucks are going to, they've got the best chance of all those teams. I think our team's as good or better than St. Louis. I think we're better than the Flames, even though we're really tied with them. Honestly, our roster and theirs, we should be winning. Utah seems to have our number, but Utah can't beat anyone else. I think we should have some faith here. Believe in blue. Feels like the next game is a must win, and then the next. Jason, you're right, but this one is a big one. This is a shocking victory. Jaden says our passes were very crisp today too. I agree. Hot Take says hot takes tonight were the underdog picks that worked out. Canucks, Flames, and Habs. Did the Flames win tonight? Really? Let me look at this. Oh, they did. They won 2-1 over the Rangers. That's amazing. That's amazing for them. Sucks for us. Okay, good on Calgary. And the Habs, of course, that's not surprising to me. Sensei Dean says, I think we need a new monkier for Myers. No more chaos. New nickname. Maybe Monster Machine or something. I don't know, man. I think it's been years of Chaos Draft. So, Trev, do you think it's possible we can catch the Wild or the Kings? I mean, we'd have to go on a heater, right? We'd have to go on to catch the Wild would be tough. To catch the Kings, okay, let's bring that up. Okay. So, adding us to stage right here. Okay, this is the wild card race, right? Let's go to conference. So the Canucks are right there in the 8th spot. Okay. St. Louis has played an extra game than us, everyone. Everyone stayed calm about them. So we're still quite a ways away from these two teams. So, yeah, I don't think we're catching the Kings. I mean, it'd be awesome. We'd have to go on a heater. They'd have to kind of go on a little bit of a fail. Minnesota, again, same thing. Look at we're minus 14 on the goals for, goals against. The Kings are plus 14. The Oilers are plus 26. The Wild minus 8. Maybe we could catch the Wild. I don't know. That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, I think, Jeevan. Good question, though, but I'm not sure. Okay. Navoris, what an absolute character win. I agree. Went from losing to Utah to winning against the best team in the league. There you go. Woodsy is having a record year. The Canucks have risen from the ashes. The Jets defense will get exposed in the first round. That's possible, Cousin Vinny, but this is the possible potential playoff preview, right? And then these playoffs are going to be the best playoffs ever, especially if we can win games like that. We'll see. Well, we're going to stay positive tonight. We're not going to be negative. I hope we can keep talking. Yeah, absolutely. I hope we can keep them. Elfrin says PD is now on a 5-game point streak with the assist to Hoaglander's goal. Another small glimpse of 11.6 coming to form. Agree or disagree? Small glimpse? I agree. Apparently St. Louis has a better schedule than us, I think. But it doesn't matter. You got to go play teams. You're going to win and lose to teams that you shouldn't win and lose to. So it's whoever earns it. And so I'm right there. It doesn't matter what our schedule is. You just got to go win games. There's no excuses. You want to make the playoffs. You got to beat some good teams. And tonight was a big step in the right direction. Maybe the Utah game woke them up. Maybe, Popeye, you're right. Roy, someone on another feed said the Jets really want to play the Canucks in the first round. So, well, we're 1-1 now. We'll see what happens on March 30th. Tonight felt like a playoff game, not going to lie. I feel like the last 4 games have felt like playoff games for Vancouver. Yeah, our passing was better than having it bobble every time. I agree. So Flames and St. Louis won tonight. Okay. So Steve says, I think if the coach walks, Adam Foote will be the head coach. Interesting. Roberto says, hey, Rev, what did you think about Linus Karlsson's game and as well as Lekkerimäki? Thought Linus Karlsson was solid. He was solid. And I thought Lekkerimäki was solid as well. I liked it. Carl, woo! Great win, so unexpected. Love the lines. They clicked well. They did. Absolutely. Major Myers, first line center. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. Let's just stay positive, man. Let's just have fun tonight. We just beat the number 1 team in the isn't it in the league? Isn't it in the league? They have 98 points. Yeah, they're tied with Washington. Let's just Come on, man. And round 1 is not good. Really? With the crap season that we played this year, and you wouldn't be happy about making the playoffs? Anything, if we win in the playoffs, it's just going to be gravy. Honestly, it'll be awesome too. This city will be buzzing if we win. Callum, when they let Demko play again, it's going to be amazing for us, and it's going to suck for the rest of the league. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having him come back. Popeye, I'm with you. Who cares as long as you get in the playoffs? Get in and see what happens, right? Blair said we could possibly catch the Wild. Well, they're both, yeah, probably the Wild, but I don't know if we can. I'll think we're toast, but we win. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought we were going to lose 6-2. We won 6-2. Canuck Tony says, I hope we keep Suter. I agree, man. I agree. Besser, yes, but not for 8 years. I don't know what we're going to do. Minnesota is not playing good hockey. We play them soon, don't we? Don't we, everyone? I think we do. Let's see here. Schedule. Oh, no. I want to go to Canucks. I want to go to the Canucks schedule. We play Minnesota real quick here. So we're going to go to schedule, and it is – it's not. It's not until later. I think it is. Let me just bring this up so you can all see it as well. So this is the 6-game road trip. We play St. Louis next. That's a monster game. Again, biggest game of the year coming up Thursday night, everyone. Thursday night. Then you play the Rangers in New York. Wow, look at these games. They're huge. Winnipeg at the end of the month. And then isn't there the Wild is there on the 12th. That could be a huge game as well. We play some tough teams coming up, everyone. This is craziness. This is crazy. End the year with 2 games against Vegas. So, Tyler, welcome to the stream. You made it. That was awesome. Daniel, Winnipeg is great, but their true greatness is their consistency. I don't necessarily think that their ceiling is as high as Vegas, Florida, or other elite teams, but they don't have many nights off. I think they're good. Yeah, we're in the playoffs right now. That's where we're at. In a best of 7, I don't necessarily hate our chances, Daniel says. Wow, that's a bold statement. New Toque of Destiny, God wills it. Popeye Sailor says, "Be happy and just make the playoff, just to make the playoffs, even if they lose in the first round." I almost stopped watching hockey. Okay. J Dub, when I think that they're going to win, they lose, and when I think they're going to lose, they win. So my new strategy is think they're going to lose in the last 15 games. Go Canucks. Yeah, reverse psychology. It's going to totally work. Thursday is going to be massive. St. Louis has got an easy schedule, but I think we can do this. I agree with you. Are we turning it on at the right time? Maybe. If we beat St. Louis, yeah. Any team can win right any night. That's true. It's a league of parity. Good point. Cheevan says Petey got snubbed on the 2-0 breakaway with Hogs. I know it's Hellebuck's a heck of a goalie, right? So Canuck Tony, I love that Petey has the passion again. I do. I like his defense as well. D. Petey has been good too. Love O'Connor as a depth too. I love it. What did I see the other night, Trev? Watch, they beat the Jets. Did you say that the other night? Yeah, watch that they were. Yeah, weren't predicting. You know who did predict it was Canuck Tony. He said we were going to win 4-2, and I thought he was out to lunch. He was totally right. Well, not totally. 6-2. So happy to bouncing on to Locked On Canucks. Oh, awesome! Say hi to them for me. I love those guys. Daniel, I think it's coming down to us and the Blues. Apparently, the Blues have the best record in the league since First Nations. Four Nations, you mean, right? Not First Nations. Lanky had some good saves. Lecker got a goal stolen with that big save. Absolutely. Steve says, see, why can't they play like that because it's a league of parity. It's very difficult to do. I think they can play better than they've been playing. Carl says, well, they're not are not in our division, Trev. We could pass Wild, but have less points than them if we catch LA for third in our division. Yeah, we either, if we make the playoffs, we either come the wild card spot or the last wild card spot or the second to last wild card spot that has Minnesota there. But the reason why I don't think we're going to catch LA is LA has still 2 games in hand and they have 81 points and we only have 75. So that's why I'm saying that, Carl. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't think we're going to catch LA, but that would be awesome. Daniel, yeah, that's true. Wolf can only take Calgary so far. I agree. Jeremiah, good to see you. Welcome. Is Vancouver Canucks in the playoffs now? Yes, they are. Right now, they are. We'll see if they continue. Round 1 is good enough at best. Well, I mean, at best, it means you make some noise. But I do think I will be very happy if the Canucks make the playoffs, even if we lose first round. We've had a terrible year, but I'm hoping we make noise. Yeah, you're welcome, Callum. No therapy required tonight for one. Sweet dreams. God bless you too, buddy. Jaden, so we should mainly be concerned with St. Louis? Yes and no. There's other teams that are hanging around. But yes, St. Louis is our biggest. Calgary's lost a bunch of games and won tonight. Hail, Lanky. Sean, it's got to be all or nothing. One round is nice to watch for a week, then we lose 4 games straight. What is with you and the negativity, man? Jeez. I'm not saying we're going to lose 4 games straight. Glad to see the Canucks winning and Petey getting better. Miss JT Miller. I miss JT Miller a lot. Thursday is a big game against St. Louis. I just think Vancouver gets such good luck with goaltenders. Isn't that awesome? I want the Canucks to make it to the playoffs and see what happens. Angelo says, do or die time. Okay, this might be the nicest thing you posted in a while, Angelo. Usually the things you've been posting lately is like, we are awful and blah, 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 and we have been playing from awful. If we could catch LA or Minnesota, I feel like we're jumping ahead here. I guess we can. Would be nice if Calgary got the last wild card and all the Canadian teams were in the playoffs. That's true. That would be nice. Okay. It will expose any problems quick. Winnipeg is my only favorite team in the Central Division. If we make the playoffs, is true. Justin Trudeau will be at the Vancouver and St. Louis game. He'll be singing the blues. He will? I don't think he's going to be there. It's in the States. If playoffs started now, we will face the Jets. Who will come on top? How many games? I don't know. It depends. We're going to play on March 30th. I don't have to make that answer. But let's just say because we won tonight, we'd win the series in 7. I actually think Winnipeg's better than us, but we'll see. They weren't better than us tonight. I do not like to read not positive. Well, that's part of life, Shannon. I mean, not everyone's positive, unfortunately. Sometimes I'm not positive either. So it is what it is. So we got to take some of those, right? I'm a Jets fan, second, and a Canucks first. I have family in Winnipeg, everyone, so please don't go at me. A lot of people in this stream liked Winnipeg, so you're kind of in good company that way. I'm not a huge Winnipeg fan. I'll be honest. This is not like I don't like. I would be okay if Winnipeg won the Stanley Cup, but I don't want them to win the Stanley Cup, right? I want Vancouver to win. That's who I want to win. But if not us, Winnipeg, I'd be okay with that. There's other teams I like way better. So I want to see Canucks go on a heater and then lose only to the Sharks. Oh, right, because you're a Sharks fan. I forgot about that. Only thing I didn't like was the PD pile up in the net, right? Montreal is going to keep New York out. I don't think so. I think the Rangers are going to make it. You're hanging out in Palm Springs, Curtis? That's awesome. It's awesome. Vegas 2-game, also Avalanche, Columbus. What? I don't know what that means. We play them twice, yeah. Plus Avalanche, and yeah, you're right, in April, right? I always pretty much hated LA, but with Kuzi there, I might root for them a little. You're welcome to do whatever you want. Jeremiah says, but Vancouver Canucks is in 4th place now in the division, that is. Yeah. Angela, I had the Blues or Flames in the final spot, and that's fine. Yeah, no, for sure. Sometimes we're negative, right? But tonight, we shouldn't be negative. We should be positive. Yep, Suter is at 20 career high in goals, probably his best season too, Shannon. The rest of RevTrev teams are learning how to plan the Stanley Cup parade. I would love that, wouldn't it? Sorry for being negative. I think E1 is on a high from this game, and then E1 will be whining and crying once again come next loss. Could be. I'm not sure. Trev, our differences with EP40 is because we miss JT, but I know what it feels like to lose your favorite Canuck. I mean, he was my favorite Canuck this year. Absolutely lost him. Last year I lost Zadorov. It's been rough for me. And you're right, man. You're right. So now, like, people are asking, well, who's your favorite player now on the Canucks? And it's like, the answer is Quinn Hughes. It is. He's unbelievable. I love going and watching him. I listened to the game, but it sounded like they really handled them. Yeah, it was awesome. Your favorite Canuck was JT Miller too. Awesome. Yeah, the Canucks Blues one will be in Eastern Missouri. Yep. Okay. Yannick Hansen made a point on Sportsnet 650 about Brock Besser's next contract. If you can't make your 2 line mates better, you don't dare ask for $8 million. Thoughts? I agree with that. Everyone. I'm concerned about giving Brock a long contract at $8 million. Like, I'm very concerned. Like, part of me thinks we should just move on, but then Brock has some talent. So I feel conflicted, honestly, with that one. Winnipeg's way better than Calgary. Players like Linden, Bure, Kessler, Luongo, Miller. Yeah. Drew, all my fam likes the Jets too. That's why I hate them. It's awesome. Tyler, I don't like negativity too, but it's good to be realistic. I agree. I'm a new fan from the Canucks from last season. Before that, I loved Edmonton. Interesting. Rough year to like us, eh? Last year was the year. But maybe this is our year too. Who knows? Hansen continues on with ask for 6, then be a supportive player. That would be nice. I just don't think. I think he's going to make $8 million. Everyone. Huggy Bear is your favorite. Okay, that's cool. Kevin, my thoughts on the Yannick Hansen is that Besser is not going to make Bluger and O'Connor play look better. Look what happens when he's playing with Petey and Hogs. Yeah, you know what? He's played with them this season and didn't look good. This is the first one, so. RevTrev, but you are a true and realistic, and the others just think they know stuff. Well, no, I mean we're all just fans sharing our opinion, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, Shannon. You're awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I try to be honest and tell the truth. Okay. 6 points combined for Besser's new line. Yannick can just shut up now. Well, come on. First time in a while. Like, he's been terrible for a while. It's all about EP 25, baby. Yeah, I love him. And you've been calling for him to come out for a long time, right? And Bear says, I love you, Trev. We are Canucks bros. Absolutely, man. We're faithful fans of this team. Let's just enjoy this win together, man. Did you enjoy your time at the Canucks game last week? Oh, 100%. It was awesome to be in the building, but I think it would have been even better to be in the building tonight. Ralph, we cannot expect to be better next season if we keep the same players. I would agree with that statement. David W. Besser made a case with his play versus the Jets for a contract with the US $8 million per season cap hit. Whether it'll be with the Canucks is to be determined. And can I also say, David, whether his contract will be 5, 6, or 8, 7, or 8 years is to be determined as well. Niels is in the building. Petey, Besser, Hoagie line has been very underwhelming this season. Nice to see them doing well today. I loved it. I loved every part of it, guys. There was nothing about this game that I didn't love other than that nasty hit. But you know what? Great night to be a fan of the Canucks. It was shocking. That Hoagie boy goal was a thing of beauty. I agree, Elfrin. I agree. Okay. Well, thanks so much for coming out, everyone. I'm calling it a night. What an incredible time to watch the game, to be a fan of the Canucks. I think we still got a very legitimate shot of making the playoffs. Cannot wait. Hope we make the playoffs. I'm going to be cheering. We're going to make the playoffs. It was pretty doom and gloom for a while there, but we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you so much for showing up. Join me Thursday night for the St. Louis Blues post-game show. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about it. I hope we win. I'm predicting we're going to win. And we're going to win 3-2 on Thursday night. I'll see you Thursday night, everyone. Go Canucks, go.